this time, we have Seun Ajidagba. Thank you so much, Seun, for joining us on the show today.
Joining you on the New Central in the game. Onyechi, super excited to see you once again. And of course, you just took it away from me about the Yellow Greens who are hoping to play at the World Cup at the senior level for the very first time. We've done it before at under 19, but never have we done it at the senior level. And the coach of the national team, who also doubles as the high performance manager from Kenya, who has played at the highest level of World Cup, the 50 overs game, when Kenya, Zimbabwe, and South Africa hosted in 2003, Steve Ogonji Tikolo.
Yes.
They call him the Gonzi Gong. He said, I want to take Nigeria to the World Cup. I played at the World Cup. I also want to set a record by being one of the few players to play at the World Cup and also coach at the World Cup. So the journey has started. Is the Qualifier C, the regional Qualifier C, like you have rightly said. We've had Qualifier A, we have had Qualifier B, and this is now Qualifier C. The Qualifier A happened in Tanzania, where 6 countries took part, and only 2 gained promotion. And that was sometimes in September 21st to 26th. Tanzania in Dar es Salaam was the host, and Tanzania and Malawi both qualified. Tanzania emerging champions, Malawi coming in 2nd position. The other qualifier happened in the month of October. That was from the 19th of October to the 24th of October, and that happened in Kenya, Nairobi. We had 2 countries also qualifying, and that is Zimbabwe, who emerged as champions, and Kenya coming in 2nd position. So already we have 4 qualifiers, and the last round of qualifier that is happening now at the Package B of the Nigerian Cricket Federation Oval at the Moshood Abiola Stadium is what we are currently seeing. It started yesterday, and it's the 2024 Men's T20 World Cup Africa Sub-Regional Qualifier C. Only 2 countries will qualify again to join the already 4 qualifiers. That is Tanzania, Malawi, Zimbabwe, and Kenya. And we have 6 countries presently in Nigeria, Abuja to be precise, St Helena, Nigeria, Eswatini, the one called Swaziland, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, and Botswana. So only 2 qualify to
All right, Seun, I'm sure if I let you, be right now, you will continue with that enthusiasm for cricket. But I've got just one question to follow up with this conversation, and it is the Yellow Greens being the highest ranked team in the qualifier. How much pressure do you think this would be on them to deliver, to live up to expectation in these qualifiers?
The coach has told the players, 1 game at a time. Yesterday is gone. Today, they've got a game this afternoon against Ivory Coast. I know that is a sure banker. They will get that result. They'll beat Ivory Coast. And tomorrow will be rest day. I have no doubt that Nigeria will qualify as the top team in this competition. Because when we even resume from the rest tomorrow, the next game that will happen on Tuesday, which is the 26th, is against Eswatini, Swaziland. And permit me to use this word, they will chop them like oha soup. So I have no doubt. I have no doubt that the Yellow Greens will waltz through all the teams. The only 2 teams that will give them a bit of issue will be maybe Botswana and of course Sierra Leone, because of the rivalry that dates back to ages. But I have no doubt that the talent we have in our team, the likes of Captain Seun Ajidagba, who coincidentally was the captain of the under-19 team.
Yes. Yes.
The likes of Sylvester Okpe, Isaac Okpe, the elder brother, Peter Aho, the man with the Guinness World Record in bowling, the likes of Ridwan Abdulkarim, who won the player of the match yesterday, Sulaiman Rushewe, Selim Salau, Adenel Ajeku, Prosper Hussaini, Vincent Adewoye. You have no doubt that Nigeria will get a ticket, and the more important one will be the one that will happen in Uganda, when we have the final qualifier and only 2 teams will now qualify for the World Cup. Don't forget, Onyechi, that Namibia and Uganda represented Africa at the last World Cup that happened this year, where USA and West Indies co-hosted, and India defeated South Africa in the final. So we will now have all of them converge in Uganda, and then we now have just 2 teams qualifying to join South Africa who is the top ranked team. So we now have 3 representatives in Africa.
Yes, I'll be hoping that Nigeria will join that 3 representatives with the fact that they've got the odds for them. They're on home soil and they've begun with a good one against St Helena. But they've got Eswatini, Botswana to face off with, and Sierra Leone. Do you think we can go all out to maintain this momentum against these 3 teams?
With the names I mentioned and what they can do, I know these players one-on-one. I have interactions with them. I'm sure that no team will stop us. And with the mandate that the coach has, that he wants to take Nigeria to our first ever senior World Cup. Now the female under-19 team has also emulated what the male team did. The likes of Lucky Piety, Peculiar Agboya, and the likes Leone, they went to Rwanda this year in September and got the sole ticket to qualify for the World Cup in Malaysia. So what the male did, the female have also done it, but never have we played at the men's World Cup or the female World Cup. So this is one hurdle that we need to cross. And Steve Tikolo said, I want to cross this hurdle with Nigeria because I'm here to take Nigerian cricket to the next level. So no disrespect to the likes of Sierra Leone, no disrespect to the likes of Botswana. I think they don't come close to the talent Nigeria has gotten. And one thing I've always said also is that there can never be complacency in what you are doing, because in cricket, we always say cricket is like biscuits. Not even Pythagoras, one of the best mathematicians, will break biscuits into 2 equal halves. Case in point, look at what is happening in the English Premier League. Whoever thought that Pep Guardiola would go 5 unbeaten, and then when you now want to suffer your home loss, you now lost in embarrassing fashion. A whole Pep Guardiola. Never has it happened to him before. He was an untouchable. He was, catch me if you can. But for now, Pep Guardiola is doing what a coach in Sheffield Wednesday will be doing.
Mr. Seun Ajidagba, if I leave you, I'm sure that I will get enough don't leave me in this conversation. Thank you so much. You've got so much confidence in the Yellow Greens. I also share the same confidence with you because I know that continuity is one word for the Nigerian Cricket Federation. They've been able to make the guys who had a successful campaign for the under-19 transcend down to the senior men's national team, and that's a great one to keep the crop of players from the under-19 down to the senior men's national team. It's been an interesting conversation with you. I cannot wait to have you join us again, have this conversation again when Nigeria will join the top 3 teams to qualify. Thank you so much, Mr. Seun.
Thank you very much, Onyechi. The pleasure is mine, and I must say credit must go to the visionary leader of the Cricket Federation President, Mr. Uyi Akpata, who has ensured that development of cricket is paramount to his mind. So I will be glad to join you once again when Nigeria has booked our place in the final qualifiers.
We cannot wait to have you join us at that time. Thank you so much. To have a lovely Sunday.